I give the call to the member for Robertson.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Christmas on the Central Coast is a fantastic time of celebration. Whether it be in McMaster's Beach or Mangrove Mountain or anywhere across my electorate, families and communities really come together at this very special time of year. For a mum like me, with my husband Chris and my 2 children, Oscar and Molly Joy, for mums and dads right around the Central Coast, it's also a time to be able to plan what presents to buy, what food to cook. Whatever you need to put under the Christmas tree or in the pantry, today I want to join with the Minister for Small Business, Bruce Bilson, MP, in encouraging people to shop locally. Small business and family enterprise are the economic lifeblood of communities like ours, and we need to encourage and nurture small businessmen and women who take great risks and provide fantastic, outstanding local job opportunities. And one of the best ways we can do this, of course, is to support them at the till by shopping locally, especially at Christmas time. So I'm calling on people in my electorate, wherever you are on the Central Coast, to get out there and to shop locally this month. Where better to start, Mr Deputy Speaker, with a Christmas tree? This Sunday I'll be heading out to the Gosford Race Club, where the Rotary clubs from right across the Central Coast are raising funds, important funds, for grandparents raising grandchildren and other great causes. And I really do want to acknowledge the work of Greg Groppenbacher for his work advocating for that very, very important cause. Just up the road in Gosford City, you'll see a hive of activity, just as it was at last weekend's Christmas parade that I had the honour to join in. There were hundreds and hundreds of local people at Kibble Park, right next to one of the landmarks of our city, the Imperial Shopping Centre. Just imagine what this will be like in a few short years when the Coalition's delivery of 600 new jobs into Gosford CBD in a purpose-built Commonwealth agency will actually start to see great results for that city. Gosford is a fantastic city, and it is a city that the Coalition Government is committed to rejuvenating. There are so many other opportunities to shop locally in my electorate, Mr Deputy Speaker. There's the popular Erina Fair, the nearby Fountain Plaza at Erina as well. If you're down on the peninsula, there's the Deepwater Plaza, there's Peninsula Plaza on Blackwell Road, the fabulous Umina Beach shops on West Street, Umina. At West Gosford, you can get some outstanding fruit and vegetables from Christian and George Dracos at West Gosford Fruit Spot, or buy some locally grown lilies or outstanding rainbow roses for Christmas. And wonderful, wonderful hams from Cafe Jam just down the road from my home at East Gosford. And we've got local shopping villages right across the Central Coast, adored by locals, whether it be at Saratoga, Kincumber, Greenpoint, Point Clare, where I grew up, Coolewong, Edalong Beach, Carryong, and those wonderful boutique shops just near my own home. At Taste Grocer and Cafe, for instance, is one of them. Another one of the best places to capture this unique village atmosphere that we have on the Central Coast is at Kilcare. Time sadly prevents me from mentioning all of the shops at Kilcare, but the art gallery there, the Fat Goose Cafe, is also a wonderful place to unwind. These are great places to shop locally and to enjoy the best the Central Coast has to offer. Of course, it would be remiss of me not to mention my own local cafe at West Gosford at the Riverside Business Park, which overflows with people this time of year, and in fact every day, all year round, where people get outstanding coffee from Jimmy G's, from Tara, James and the team, and I do wish them well. I'd also like to encourage people on the coast to spend up at one of the many markets that are open most weekends in school playgrounds, churches, halls and parklands. Over summer, these places are also a popular destination for the thousands of visitors that we welcome to our region. On the 13th of December, there are the Carryong Markets at the Progress Hall. Artists and musicians will be a centrepiece at the popular Avoca Beachbard Markets, which returns on January the 18th with more than 100 stalls of local produce and goods. And in its 7th year is the famous Christmas fair at the tranquil location of Mount Penang Gardens, and I'll certainly be there this coming Sunday with my husband and 2 kids. Mr Deputy Speaker, our record speaks for itself in supporting small business. We've abolished the carbon tax, cut over $2 billion in red and green tape costs, undertaken a review of the competition framework, signed free trade agreements with China, Japan and Korea that will have significant benefits. And in July next year, we will reduce the company tax rate by 1.5%. And on the Central Coast, of course, we are investing in 600 new jobs, as I mentioned earlier, which will have a direct multiplier effect of hundreds more jobs. And we're keeping our streets safer with $680,000 to install CCTV cameras and to help protect shoppers, employees and employers. So, Mr Deputy Speaker, I'm encouraging visitors and residents alike to get out and about, shop locally on the Central Coast.
I thank the member for Robertson. The question is the motion be agreed to.